You know how we do.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How's everybody doing tonight? I'd like to welcome to the stage the lyrically acclaimed. I like this young man because when he came out with the phrase, he went from ashy to classic. So everybody in the house, give a warm round of applause for the notorious B.I.G. The notorious B.I.G. ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for him, y'all. Never been as broke as me. I like that. When I was young, I had to pay a leave. Besides that, the pinstripes in the gray. The one I wore on Mondays and Wednesdays. My flirt, I saw tigers on my shirt and alligators. They want to see the inside. I see you later. They come to try. Oh,
what's the bonus today, baby?
Wow. Why you never see my face?
Neighborhood.
Play your position. They call my intuition. Go in this pocket. From all the friends watching. Here comes respect.
I didn't want to wait. We're going to cheer it up right now.
Look at the man, big man, they never try. So you roll with them, boards with them.
I mean, awesome week.
Only looks at lunch, the milk with chocolate, the cookies, burn the crunch, and then hot sauce, and you and white love, that's fine. Have
what you want, be what you want, have what you want, be what you want.
I had my heart for most of it, as long as I got stuff for most of it. Even when I was wrong, I got my point across. They depicted me the cause. Of course, my heart for nothing, I'll make the world go round. Nickname Medina made the scenes to Medina. From gym class to name glass, passed off and global. The only way to mobile. Can't you see like total? Getting larger and wasting taste. Ain't no telling what it's telling his head. Just in case, keep it fresh like the tip of your mouth. The brain was a terrible thing to waste. Baby ain't on gates. Snatching these nameplates. Her life beginning to lay crank off. Forgive us for being silly. On the session.
That's you, you know what it is. You ain't probably got your name. You win it, baby, you win it. You got your name. It's free. Yeah, you look at you, shot. I know. You're gonna get it there. Sky is the limit. Have what you want, be what you want. Just keep on kissing. Sky is the limit. Have what you want, be what you want. Have what you want, be what you want.
After realizing to master enterprise and I ain't have to be in school by 10, I then began to encounter with my counterpart to how to burn the rock apart. Break it down into sections. By these selections, some use counts, others use it. So separately, Frank the deputy took the down my slipper like my mission to protect my position, my corner, my layer. While we out here, take the hustler's prayer. If the game shakes me, it breaks me. I hope it makes me a better man. Take a better seat, put money in my mom's hand. Get my daughter this college grant so she don't need no man. Stay far from timid, only make moves when your heart's in it, and live the phrase, sky's the limit.
Good work, y'all. It's so real. What you want, sky is the limit. It's time for me to listen. You will be oh, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. I love music, I love music. What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, team? So we come to the end of another week in the markets, baby. Yeah. Oh man, it was a good week, right? Oh yeah, what? So as you guys know, already did the cheers. This week we did a Corona extra style. You know, get a little Latino in our flavor. You know what I mean? So cheers to a beautiful week. And as I take a look at my paper right here. Now last week, we closed out last week with 96 pips. And when we closed out last week with that amount of pips, I did ask for you guys to kind of bear with me. Bear with us here on the highway to freedom. We said there was a method to the madness. We said that, right? So, not that you guys were worried, especially you that been with us for a little while. You know what time it is. You got belief in your leadership. You've seen us duck and dodge and dip and weave and maneuver through these Forex market and still win no matter what. So when we closed out on 96 pips, and I asked you guys to just bear with us here because there was a method to the madness. I keep saying like that because I want y'all to remember that later. I want y'all to be like doing something don't got nothing to do with Forex and you just hear my voice. There's a method to the madness. Because there's truly a method to the madness. And the things that we say here, we're not saying it just to pump you up. We're not dangling a fake carrot just to get you to sign up. Because like we always say, we don't need everybody. Everybody can't be a winner. Everybody can't be on the top. Why you think a mountain is shaped with the tip at the top with the less amount of room, and at the bottom is the most space where the most people are? Because everybody can't take that climb and overcome objectives and issues and problems and this is and that's and the thirds. Everybody doesn't have what it takes to reach the pinnacle. But I know there's a select few of you who do. And those of you, we tend to attract to each other. It's a law of attraction. The law of attraction. We tend to, some kind of ways, through the highways, byways, streets, avenues, dirt roads, we tend to meet at the intersection. And right now, that intersection is the highway to freedom. We're all looking and striving towards that financial freedom through the power of the Forex market, through the power of this opportunity that gives you the chance to take advantage of a passive income stream and an investment income stream, putting you on the right side of the cash flow quadrant. All right. So again, we did close out last week with 96 pips. Hey, you like that song? You want my Biggie Sky's the Limit? Ain't the words, ain't the chorus hot? Like that's us all the way. Especially when we talk about climbing the mountains. Sky is the limit. The little words in the middle, I don't know. But the sky is the limit. You can have what you want, be what you want, have what you want, be what you want. Yeah. That's real talk, man. That's real talk. All right. So this week right here, for all my people in the streets, this week right here, we close out on a total of 921 pips. Come on, baby. Come on. Where they do that at? It's the highway to freedom, baby. So a couple of weeks ago, we had our biggest week to date with 786 pips, and we just blew that out the waters this week with 921 pips. Yeah. Come on, man. I said it's a method to the madness, and I'm not even that excited as, like, I probably should be with that kind of pip number because I'm thinking, like, where I'm seeing these markets going for us here, the way we analyze these markets, the skill set that we continue to master on a daily basis, I'm looking at, like, 2,000 and 1,500 and 2,500 pip closeouts. So the 900 to me is like, all right, we got 900, all right. You know what I'm saying? But my vision, guys, you don't understand. And I expected these markets to really break more than they did this week. So we had to kind of improvise and just take some stuff. Like you see, I kind of cleaned off the plate a little bit this afternoon and closed out some of those lagging trades. like the GDP, CAD, we just went ahead and got out of that altogether. But I'm expecting to break out, man. It ain't really break yet. It ain't really break yet. Because if this damn thing would have broke, our numbers would have really been on something crazy. But to take our largest pip number to date of 921 pips for the week, damn, we doing the damn thing, ain't it? Give yourselves a pat on the back who's been able to keep up with those signal channels and to continue to show up to the game, continue to be great students, continue to be great followers, so that in turn you will become a great leader. No, the mission is not to just get a bunch of followers, but in order to lead, you have to know how to follow, so that when you lead, you can lead people to something worthwhile. Because you can all be leaders. There are plenty of leaders out there. The question is, what are they leading you to? Is what they're leading you to worth it? Is it worthwhile? Is it helping you accomplish your goals? Is it taking you to that ultimate destination that you want to be? And you have to look at that thing, because like I said, there's a lot of leaders out there. Just like there's a heaven and a hell. Just like there's a God and a devil. You just have to decide which side of the slight edge are you on. All right, so let's keep going with the numbers. So this is the 20th week of 2017. Within the last 18 weeks of keeping record on the Highway to Freedom, because we did open this platform out to the public in the 3rd week of 2017. So within the last 18 weeks of giving out the pip count, that's a total of 7,523 pips. 7,523 pips in 18 weeks. So that means within 18 weeks, with a standard account that you all are striving to get to, we're talking about you would have made about $75,000 within the last 18 weeks from being on the Highway to Freedom and taking the signals and mastering that discipline, patience, and consistency. $75,000 that would have equaled to with a standard account. All right? That brings now our average per week back up to 417 pips we're averaging per week. And this last week, we closed out on 10 signals this last week. And we were averaging 48 pips per week with the signals. This last week alone, our average went to 92 pips per trade. 92 pips per trade. So now, do you guys understand where I'm coming from? We're trying to take that 250 pips that we need. Remember, we only need 250 pips to earn an average of 5% per day, 25% per week, and 100% per month returns on our investment. We only need 250 based off of the P390 Forex system. So when we only need 250, and now we're taking the numbers in the 900s and kissing those $1,000 pip counts. I hope you can see where we're going with this. I hope you can understand that there's truly a method to the madness. I'm excited, guys, and I hope you are too. So that brings average per trade this week, 92 pips. And of course, for the pessimists, well, you got 7,500 pips you closed in the last 18 weeks. What about your losses? What about your losses? Yeah, we took some losses. 3. Still only 3 for a total of 59 pips. So when you take winning 7,523 pips and you take losing only 59 pips out of that total, we're talking about 0.78%. Not even a percentage, but a 0.78% win to loss ratio. God, you ain't finding that nowhere else out there. You're not finding these type of numbers anywhere out there. If we to make these numbers really go public, I don't know. I might not be able to go outside or something, you know. You like trying to kidnap me, you know. The market makers put a hit on me or something. Like, damn, they winning too much. They winning too much. And they're helping people win too. He's not keeping it to himself. He's helping people. Kill him, kill him, kill him. He can't go on. You know what I'm saying? Because these numbers are incredible. If you go out and tell another Forex professional these numbers, they're probably not going to believe you. They're going to question you and let me see your Forex account and all that. The hell with them. Let's just keep on doing what we're doing until we get to where we want to be and live that ultimate life that we want. You know why? The sky is the living round and you can have what you want, be what you want. All right? All right, cool. So that's the numbers for the week, guys. Now, another reason I'm excited and I'm loving the testimonials. Boom, shout out to my man, King Aziz, had his first week this week, $1,000 week plus. I remember when his account was $100 in February. I remember that. I remember because he wanted to put more, and I was like, hold your brakes, buddy. Let's just make that do what it do. The $100. And look at him now, man. He's damn near $4,000 in the account. He's hitting the marks on that P390 Forex system. We talk on a regular basis. We know what his goals are, and he's on track to get there because he stays focused on his goals. There have been times in Aziz's progression where we had to be like, all right, well, let's just, we may need to do a little readjustment here. Or let's think about what we're doing here so we can make sure we don't have this kind of issue or this kind of problem. So, yeah, it wasn't just straight. Of course not. When you're working on towards a success or a goal, you're going to have to make adjustments along the way. But if you're not focused on your goals and you're not tracking your progress, then how the hell can you make the adjustments if you basically are not focused? Aziz is focused, man. Tell his goals to holler at him, man, because he's on his way to get it. So shout out to my man, King Aziz. Shout out to Miss Natalie. I talk with her on a regular basis. We talked yesterday in regard to her goals on the P390 Forex system. It's surpassing her goals. It's hitting over where she's supposed to be in regard to the P390 Forex system. Shout out to Z. This first week, this week, going live. Like it was nothing. Took her 26, well, last I checked, it was 26.6% return this week. And since then, we've closed out more trades. So she's over the percentages she needs for the week. Shout out to Siobhan, who continues to keep building and building and building her account, been a great student of the game. And even she had some issues logging into the signals channel at first. Was not able to receive the signals, guys, but still found a way to win. Still asked the questions. Still hit me up. Shane, any signals? Shane, you sure you're not leaving me out? Shane, what's up? What's up? You treat me like a stepchild, Shane. Send me the signal, Shane, until I get this thing figured out with Telegram. So she didn't let any excuses get in her way and continues to build that account. I remember Siobhan started with $50. Last I checked, she was touching on the $700 mark. About to kiss that $1,000 mark, baby. Come on now. Come on. Shout out to Fumi. Another great student of the game. And Fumi had got smacked in this game in the beginning. Got smacked. Because, Fumi is like me. She want to do it her way. She's an alpha female. Nobody gonna tell me what to do. I'm gonna figure this out on my own. I got this. And now Forex came in, smacked her, said, hey, wait a minute. I'm a $5.3 trillion per day monster. You're gonna do it the way you gotta do it, or you're gonna get smacked. So she got smacked, but always kept her eyes on the prize and her goals and her P390 Forex system and where she's supposed to be and managing herself through the 5% per day. And like I say, managing that result. humbled herself a little bit, made some adjustments, and look at her now. Killing the game consistently. Consistently. Shout out to Kerwin. I remember his account was $147. One thing I could say, out of everybody I know, one of the best followers and students out there. Because Kerwin literally just takes the signals. That's it. This guy's too busy to try to trade on his own like he wants to. He's too busy. This guy works, has a family, has other entrepreneurial endeavors going on in his life. So all he has time to do is look at his phone and follow the signals. Through following those signals, some January, from $147 to over $10,000 in his investment account. And on top of that, it's helping people along the way. This guy's in the top 10 for the National Wealth Center Wealth Creation and Wealth Creation Leaders Board level. I think last time I checked, he was like in the top 5, number 6 or 5 or somewhere around in there. But he's not only taking care of himself and his family, literally taking care of his family, because he got his wife and his daughter trading as well. But he's also helping others outside of his immediate circle. And they're starting to prosper too. For example, Ivo, what's up, Ivo? Doing the damn thing, building that account, slowly but surely, growing that account. And he took a hit, and he's back with the program. Alina, somebody else on Kerwin team, doing the damn thing. Shows up. One thing I love about Alina, she shows up when she doesn't have to. She shows up to those webinars. I think she's on every webinar, every day of the week that we have a webinar. The only webinar she's not on is the leadership webinar. She keeps doing what she's doing. We might as well put her in leadership. Because she's going to know every facet of the business inside and out. And she's building that account. Building that account. I think last I checked with Alina, she's touching over the 3,000 mark. And she initially opened that account with $700, like maybe weeks ago, maybe 2 months at the most. Names. And the leadership, forget about it. The leadership, Femi, Lawrence, Earl, Kerwin, and welcome our newest leader, Roy F., Mr. Wake Up to Money. Now that he's aboard as well, Mr. Self-Development. Guys, with the leadership we have here, forget about it. We ain't even we got started, but sky is the limit, and only looking down what you want, be what you want. With the leadership we got here, man, guys, truly, the sky is the limit. It's been such a pleasure to work with these guys. There's no egos involved. You know how people just can't get along and stuff? There's no egos involved. We all just can agree on things. It's like we never have to vote on anything because we already agree. We already got that same mindset. It's like, all right, let's have a vote. And before we have to finish the vote, it's already agreement. We all on the same page already. So forget about it. Leadership is doing awesome, awesome, awesome things too. And Mark, Barbara, there's a few of you that's coming, doing it. And some of you are quiet. So you're probably doing the damn thing. I just don't realize it. So don't take it personal if you are doing it and I just don't know or didn't say your name. Just keep doing that damn thing. Because the cream will always rise to the top. And do it so hard that I can't forget about your name. And we'll make it. Now, I wanted to go and give those props out. Like I said, I know there's others of you out there doing it. Just maybe a little more low-key with your movements. If you're not doing it, or if at this point in time you're having any type of issues at all with following the signals or whatever the case might be, what we need you guys to do is step up to the plate and get some help. Talk with your sponsor. If your sponsor's not available, or if you want to talk with somebody else, you can throw a question in the open chat group that we have. You know, oh, Neil, shout out to you too, my brother. You coming, I know, I see you. You're doing your homework. Keep it up, my brother. Keep it up. All right. Throw those questions in the signal channel because you know there's somebody going to come to your rescue. Especially when you're amongst a bunch of people that believe that if we can help enough people get what they want, then we can have anything that we want. You see, when we got that type of philosophy running through our veins and our connections, all you got to do is throw your question in the signal channel and somebody got your back. Now, if you're embarrassed about the signal, not the signal, but the chat group, if you're embarrassed about throwing your questions in the chat group, then you can even send me or anybody that you respect in this game, that you see them doing it, like, you know, Natalie and Aziz, they post their results, then send them a private message and ask those questions that you have. Form some bonds. Form some friendships. Some of you guys are going to be doing other businesses together as you're making money. You know, because maybe you're in the same neighborhood or whatever. Who knows? The sky isn't there and you can have what you want, be what you want. I should learn those words in the middle, right? Yeah. Ask, you see somebody winning, ask them some questions. Hey, man, I know you're a busy guy, and I'm a busy guy too, and I haven't been able to keep up with the signals and blah, 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 blah. What do you do in your busy schedule to keep up with those signals? And I promise, if you ask, you will receive. I promise a closed mouth doesn't get fed. Because truly what we're establishing here is one team, one dream. If Aziz had his first $1,000 week, the first of many, there is no reason why you shouldn't be able to have that same testimonial. If you see a Natalie earning that 5% consistently on a daily basis, there's no reason that you shouldn't be able to have that same testimonial. Whatever you see here positive, there's no reason. You see a Kerwin or a Lawrence 6 months over $28,000 from 200, there's no reason that you can't have that same testimonial. None at all. The only reason there will be is the one that you give yourself. But whether you believe that you can or whether you believe that you can't, more than likely you will be right because you are what you believe. You are your BS. And when I say BS, I don't mean bullshit. I mean belief system. Whatever you believe, whatever you believe is what you will get. Is what you will get. It's whatever you put up in here. So if you believe that through all my issues, all my little problems that might be in the way right now is stopping me from getting the results I'm looking for, if you take that thing and say, even though I have those issues, I'm going to find a way around it. I'm going to find a solution. I'm going to talk to the right people. We're going to get on the right track. There's no difference than this guy over here that's winning and me. If he can win, then I can win. I'm going to reach the top. I'm going to get what I came here for. I'm going to get my money's worth. I didn't join this opportunity and make my subscription just to lose out on another opportunity. This is going to be it. Time is of essence. I'm only getting older. And if I don't figure out a way to take problems and find solutions, then I never will. And this is the perfect exercise and challenge for you here, right now, with this Forex market. Because I guarantee you, you will be hard-pressed to find anything legally that will be able to get you the return on your investment like the $5.3 trillion Forex market. And I'll take that thing a step further. You will be hard-pressed to find a genuine community that's growing organically, that has an interest in your success like you will find right here on the highway to freedom. There's a lot of people that know that saying by Zig Ziglar. I didn't come up with that. If I can help enough people, then I can help enough people get what they want, then I can have anything in the world I want. I didn't come up with that. That's Zig Ziglar. So this might have not been the first place you've heard that, and it might not be the last place you heard it. But you'll be hard-pressed to find a community who truly believes that their success is really based off of that philosophy. There's so many people who say that, but there's not many who live it, who really genuinely care about your success. Because you know why? We're good regardless. I don't need you in order to win. So with that thought, with that the way it is, being that I don't need you to win, it allows me to genuinely, whatever interaction that we have, and I'm saying me, but it's generally for the people that's here that brought you on to this opportunity. Whatever they brought you for, it's genuine. It's genuine. Because they're not looking at you as a dollar bill, because they got that covered with the Forex. We got that. So my point is, if you are having challenges, ask the right questions. There's another saying from sales. I got a sales background. I've been selling stuff all my life and willing to acknowledge the fact that I am a salesman. Well, there's another saying in sales that I learned. It's the person who's asking the right questions is the person that's in control. It's the person who's asking the right questions is the person that's in control. So if I'm sitting across from someone, I'm trying to sell them something, it's not about how much information about the product I'm trying to sell them that I can give them. That's not what's going to make me to sell. It's not about, oh, this is a nice cold Corona Extra. It was made in Mexico and imported in this country for you, and it got some nice substances that go down your throat, and if you drink enough of them, you got to feel woozy, babe. No, it ain't about how much I can talk about this Budweiser, this Corona. It's about how many questions I can ask my client to find out what it is that they really need. Because once I find out what they need, all I have to do is give it to them. Well, you're a salesman, and you know who your client is? Whatever the objections or the challenges are in front of you, you acknowledge those challenges, and then you ask the right questions that will allow you to overcome those challenges. You ask the right questions that will allow you to take those stumbling blocks and turn them into stepping stones. The right questions, the questions that will uplift you, the questions that will give you the solution. And if you continue to do that and make it habitual throughout your life, I promise you, the sky is the limit. You can have what you want, be what you want. Because the sky is truly the limit. I said it a long time ago. I'm a bird in the sky. I'm flying high. And if you believe that, that's what it is. I really believe that. I believe I'm a bird in the sky, flying high. I believe that I'm not average Joe Blow. I believe that I can have anything that I want. I believe it. I know it. And now I'm going to live it to the fullest. All right? All right. So, whoo, and I got so much passion in that thing because I love to see people winning. But it hurts me to see folks with the same opportunity, the same platform, but not winning when you can. And I know you want to win. I know you need to win. For you, for your family. And there's a whole new world out there that you just can't even realize and probably see. There's a whole new world out there. But sometimes the winning is not on the outside factors. It's what the thought process. It's the questions that we're asking. It's the way we're thinking about challenges. See, some people run up to a challenge and look at it as a brick wall. Some people run up to challenges and it is a brick wall, but they see a rope on the ground. They throw the rope over and climb up and get over and get happy about the challenge because now they higher up on top of the wall. Now they can see everything. So now it wasn't a challenge. It was just a blessing because they wanted to be higher up anyway. Oh, I could go on and on and on, man. I could go on and on and on because I really believe the success thing that is really, if you want success, anybody can have it. You have to just, it's inside though. It's inside. It's your why. Because if your why is strong enough, you can accomplish anything. Because if your why is strong enough, it's not going to let you settle for less. It's not going to let you settle for less. Imagine if you was hungry and you had to feed your kids. You might be the one robbing the grocery store if you had to. If it meant my kid eat or not. You might be the one sticking the man up at the corner. If it meant you got to eat, I'm starving, I got to feed my kids. Now, I'm not saying that, I'm not trying to take it on a negative connotation, but some of you might know what I'm talking about. Back against the wall, I'm going to do whatever it takes at this point in time to get what I need. Well, you got to treat this opportunity like that. Not saying go rob nobody, but treat it as if I got to win this time, right here, right now. And my back is against the wall. And I'm going to do whatever it takes to create that lifestyle and get to where I need to be. Right here, right now. All right, so the weekend is upon us. Guys, use your weekends wisely. We have a playlist. If you go to highway2freedom.info, the number 2, highway2freedom.info. One of the first links there is for our YouTube channel. If you go on our YouTube channel and click playlist, you see a bunch of different playlists that we have. If you click on the Forex Education playlist, you have all type of videos there for the person who wants to learn how to take Forex in your own hands and learn our style of trading that allows us to have a 0.78% win to loss ratio. The same strategies that has us in the last 18 weeks closing down on 7,500 pips in 18 weeks. Guys, they don't do that out here in Forex. They don't do that. But if you go on that Forex Education playlist, I promise you, the answers are there. You can take this thing in your own hands. The answers are there. All right? As well, www, right on the info page, but if you go to www.babypimps.com, it's another awesome website designed to take that new person and get them going on the right track from all the way to the basics to the most intermediate information you need to know in order to master Forex, in order to know what Forex is and how you can benefit from it, in order to know the terminology that we use. Because I know some of you guys are really new. And again, I want to welcome all our new people. You're about to be on the most exciting ride that you've probably ever been on when it comes to your finances. And you know what? It's in your hands. We're going to turn these cell phones into an ATM machine. Mark my word. But those are some great places to start. And last but not least, in regards to that, the other thing, if you see the signals coming in, but haven't figured out how to catch them or follow them or get into positions yet, go to our YouTube channel, click on playlists. There's a playlist there that says The Art of Taking Signals with all of the ones that we've recorded over the last weeks. Pick one, any one, because it's pretty much all the same information, and watch it over and over until you know how to follow that signal. And any questions you have after you watch it, get with your sponsor, ask the questions in the Telegram group if you have to, send me a direct message directly to me if you have to, and let's get the answers to the problems so that we can go into the rest of this year winning no matter what. All right? Capiche? How about let's say this team, this group, this atmosphere is no excuses. One team, one dream. If he can win, I can win. If she can win, I can win. Well, we got the winners. They're setting off. They're taking off. I said it last week. The cream will rise to the top. And we can see the cream is rising. And they're not stopping. Well, I want to see us all winning. I want to see us all winning. Now, I know the odds say that, Shane, you just can't have 100% of the people winning. There are going to be a percentage of people that's going to make excuses. There's going to be a percentage of people that don't want it that bad. There's going to be a percentage of people that things get in the way. I don't feel like it got to be. I still want to defy those odds. And if you're here, let's win. All right? All right, cool. So let me go ahead and wrap it up. Now, guys, as you know, we transition at the end of the week. We go into sharing the opportunity, and we will be bringing the fire again this Sunday night at 9 p.m., if you have somebody that you know could benefit from an opportunity like this, if you feel that they will be a good fit for our team, for this ride that we're taking on the highway to freedom, don't go out there and try to sell the opportunity. All you have to do is pique their interest, PS3, thank you, Lawrence, pique their interest and get them on our Sunday night opportunity overview webinar at 9 o'clock and let the leaders do the work for you of explaining the opportunity. And after that, if you have to, do a 3-way call with your sponsor to close the deal. Simple as that. But if you're interested in residual income, passive income here, as well as the investment income you're going to make from the Forex, if you are interested in that, get as many people as you can on our Sunday night opportunity overview webinar. And I would suggest, even if you're not bringing anybody on that Sunday night opportunity overview webinar on Sunday night, if you're an active member, definitely do your best to get on that webinar. Because I'm going to tell you, our boy, Fem Dogs, Mr. Femi, Mr. Fundamentals himself, has been bringing the fire. Last week, he talked about the new rules of money. If you missed it, you missed out on some valuable jewels that you would potentially be able to wear around your neck. Well, if you don't got them jewels on your neck, in your ears, on your fingers, on your wrists, you might want to join us on our Sunday night opportunity overview webinar at 9 o'clock every Sunday. Because we're not just talking about the opportunity, we're also giving value in those webinars. And that's what it's all about. So you guys have a great weekend. We still doing the damn thing on the highway to freedom. We still winning no matter what. Over the last 18 weeks, they say 3 months worth of results determines a habit, determines a trend. Well, we have more than 3 months worth of results right now. So at this point in time, it's habitual. It's like muscle memory. We're just so used to winning. We win and not even think about it. Guys, have a great weekend. See you at the top.